Hi there, this is Izumi Finance. We are the first protocol to support programmable liquidity mining and extend concentrated liquidity service for multi-chains. Following the previous fixed-range model and one-side model, this time Izumi Finance will follow the roadmap and launch the last Uniswap v3 liquidity mining model to solve the wide range of the high volatility tokens. Through this model, Izumi Finance will provide its cooperative projects and its DAO community with the liquidity mining model with ultra-efficiency capital utilization and excellent return for liquidity provider of the corresponding trading pool. This is a very big innovation, as earlier as last year. In August, there was thinking and discussion about a similar model in the community. Izumi Finance is the first DeFi protocol to make this model into the product for users to use. We called it Dynamic Range. I will introduce more details on Dynamic Range in this video, so thank you for watching. As well as we know, the Model 1 fixed range solves the problems of liquidity of stablecoin and packed asset in a relatively narrow price range on Uniswap v3. While Model 2 one side solves the problems of how emerging projects can provide their own holders with a model that does not have impermanent loss when the price rises, and is also supported by the exit liquidity mining reward, while greatly complementing the on-chain liquidity during the initial stage. The newest dynamic range model will expand to a broader market and solve the more general types of crypto projects. Establish the projects with a high volatility in token price. This is the largest segment of the on-chain trading market, and many projects have their own staking or Uniswap v2 RP token-based liquidity mining programs. However, the inflation model generated by staking and the inefficiency liquidity mining model based on Uniswap v2 is not adaptable to current on-chain liquidity environment. Additionally, in Izumi's previous post on an in-depth analysis of impermanent loss of Uniswap v3 liquidity providers, we discussed that based on the on-chain data, Uniswap v3 liquidity providers are in an overall loss-making position due to impermanent loss. In other words, for these liquidity providers, if they do not choose to provide liquidity on Uniswap v3, but simply hold the crypto asset in their hands, they would probably end up with a higher return on their investment. For on-chain trading in Uniswap v3, the most important thing is the trickiness of the liquidity around the current price. As a result, in lower trading slippage for the trading users, and the LP needs to the price to stay within a volume range of the liquidity it provides in order to receive the trading fees. Therefore, in the new dynamic range model, we initially asked the project party to set a price range where the transaction is most expected to occur. This price range can be flexible, maybe 2.5 PC to 2 PC, while a PC is the current price. Izumi Finance will provide additional liquidity reward for users who provide liquidity in this price range. By providing liquidity to a specifically price range, users can not only obtain the liquidity reward of Izumi Finance, but also obtain the transaction fee on Uniswap v3. And this price range is often to the interval where the most transaction occurred, so the transaction fee that users received will also be more. The data shows that the pool we have launched at this stage, the current APR is about 100% to 300%. We have invested a lot of liquidity reward. Similarly, according to our mathematical calculation, using the dynamic range model to provide liquidity can also improve capital utilization efficiency by more than 3 times. This is also very important thing for project parties. They can use Izumi Finance to inject liquidity into the price range they most want to trade, and using very little capital to increasing the efficiency, liquidity multiple times. For users, even if the token price fluctuates greatly and exceeds the price range of 2.5 PC to 2 PC, as long as the revert cycle does not end, users can still enjoy Izumi Finance liquidity revert. But at this time, it may be on Uniswap v3 the transaction fee income will be reduced, and which will also need to bear large impairment loss. Both users and project parties can get very good returns through the dynamic range, which is any other win-win situation. Compared with the traditional XY equal K mining model, capital efficiency can be increased to more than 3 times, while making for a higher share of the transaction fee in the volume range. Users can get more benefits, which is also the most important part of DeFi protocols. Unlike other Uniswap v3 based protocols, Izumi Finance does not use vault and smart contract to help LPs automate their position, and also does not incur permanent loss due to ultimate rebalance. Also, the user's capital is kept in Uniswap v3, so it is safe to only stake LP NFTs. Therefore, the security of funds and smart contract is also more trustworthy. The dynamic range model is more friendly to regular liquidity providers, while taking away the competitive advantages of professionally on-chain market makers, who only get a share of Uniswap v3's trading fees, but not the liquidity mining reward that regularly users get. Immediate users who are not professionally market makers can also earn the same or even more than the professionally market makers through the dynamic range model. So dynamic range model is also a fairer on-chain market maker solution. Izumi platform automatically help users set the volume range that matches the liquidity mining programs based on the current token price, and provides the corresponding trading pairs equivalent 1-to-1 to the Uniswap v3 liquidity pool. And Izumi Finance can turn automatically and MEV attack check to the protect liquidity, and after the liquidity provider participates in liquidity mining, they can continuously receive the liquidity mining revenue without the finisher operation, and at the same time, they can directly redeem it at any time. Therefore, they can provide users with simpler and more efficiency. It is beneficial to the operation interface and the mining experience of ordinary users, and reduce the use threshold to improve the user's experience. At present, our dynamic range model has been launched on Polygon, and the liquidity pool of DDAO WETH has been opened. At this stage, the APR is very high, at almost about 300%, which is a very exciting volume. If you want to be interested in our dynamic range model or want to mine personally to get high reward, you can go to the Polygon for liquidity mining. And the gas fee on Polygon is very low. Users will not pay additionally experience gas fee, and it will be very fast. You can enjoy your mining income. We are currently opening campaigns on Project Galaxy. If users completed our tasks, they can get the NFT reward. Each task requires you to use and experience our project. If you are interested in it, you can go to the Project Galaxy to get an NFT reward. Thank you for watching. We are Izumi Finance. See you in next video.